Hello, and welcome on in. It's been a little bit, but I hope that you're doing well. I hope wherever you are, you're having a good day or good evening. It's been a while. Work's been quite hectic this last week. Lots of late nights, long hours. Throwing a little dog sitting over the weekend. Throwing a busy day yesterday, and that's how you get to today. Where we are, we're finally back in general and back in Ace Attorney to Justice for All. Whew. But that should have been kind of the last big push, so hopefully things should be calming down a little bit at work. And hopefully we'll be having a much more regular schedule for a little bit. We got a couple breaks coming up in a couple months. One in June and one in July. But until then, hopefully a little bit more regular schedule in nature. So I do hope you're all doing well. It was great. I was away during the dog sitting for a little bit, and I came back, and there was just an entire circuit that didn't want to work. Like all the lights on one circuit didn't really want to work when I got back to my apartment, and then it just did. That's not concerning at all. There is nothing quite as concerning as electrical problems that fix themselves. It's like, there was definitely a problem here, and I don't know what it was. I don't really trust that you're fixed now. I'm somewhat concerned. But as I'm still standing here, and nothing is caught on fire, I really don't have much of a choice but to just kind of side-eye my lights. Anyway, back on topic of this game. We're back in we're on day 2 of the investigation and trial for episode 4, Farewell My Turnabout. If you've been paying attention or remember from the last episode, that's not great. We were given a task by the killer to win a full acquittal of our client in day 1. We were not able to do that. We were basically presented with the option of what do we care more about, a verdict or the truth, and in the end, we chose the truth. Now, of course, what Phoenix doesn't know and that we do know is seemingly Maya managed to escape from the wine cellar in presumably the hotel. Of course, at least got through the door. Whether or not is actually safe or not, we don't know ourselves, but Phoenix doesn't know any of that at all. All we do know is that this card with the magic conch shell on it has something to do, and that Edgeworth knows something about this. Because Adrian Andrews had it, and that set Edgeworth off that this was some sort of big, important thing that we were missing or not understanding. So, does Edgeworth know who the killer is? Is this still a greater trap? Is anyone actually in danger? Don't know. Motto, I should say, for this case has definitely been that escalated quickly. So it will be interesting to see what levels we escalate to today. Get some water. Do remember to stay hydrated, eat some food, get some sleep, and take care of yourself the best that you can in this moment. So without further ado, let's hop right back in and figure out what happens now. March 22nd, 5:24 p.m., Wright & Co. Law Offices.
Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
There, Pearls.
I can't take it anymore!
Look, it'll be alright. Everything may still work out. The condition that was we had to get a not guilty verdict. And so far, the kidnapper has kept his word and hasn't hurt Maya. And he won't because Mr. On Guard hasn't been given a guilty sentence yet. Phoenix, I hate to say it, there's a contradiction in that sentence. Those two things are not equivalent. Cheer up. We don't have time to stand around crying. We have to get going.
You're right. Mystic Maya is in much more pain than I am.
Yes, that's right, so...
Hey, you guys! Glad I got you, pal.
Mr. Scuffy Detective?
Oh boy. Looks like Detective Gumshoe has been dubbed Mr. Scruffy Detective in Pearl's book now.
It's just plain old Mr. Dick Gumshoe now. And I came to talk to you, pal.
Oh, that's right. I think Gumshoe got fired. But we're kind of busy right now. The future. So, what are you going to do from now on?
What do you mean, pal?
Well, you've been fired, right? So, do you have a new job lined up yet?
Oh, that. What am I supposed to do now, pal? I don't have anything coming in at all until my next payday.
What are you talking about? You don't have another payday.
Guess that just means I'm gonna have to work at your place, pal.
Say what?
You'll be searching for things that will prove Mr. Unguard's innocence all day, right?
Well, yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna help you, pal. I've got lots of experience in investigating and watching over people's places. And I'm great at making really simple meals, pal. Take care of it all.
We have a living chef.
Come on, Mr. Nick. Let's let Mr. Scuffy Detective take care of things.
Okay. By the way, what's your best dish?
Instant noodles, pal.
Why am I surrounded by people who only eat cheap, unhealthy foods? Hey look, if you split a burger up by its ingredients, it's not necessarily unhealthy. She's Bowser Jr.? Oh, I don't know. Oh. I have to pull up a clip of Bowser Jr. in my head. Not in my head, so that I get the voice in my head. The full. So yeah, a burger can be a proper meal. I'm not gonna go to bat for the instant noodles. They aren't the healthiest thing ever. Yeah, exactly. Lighter meat and bread, low-fat cheese, vegetables. It's got your basic food groups. So, like, Maya's tasted meals aren't that unhealthy.
It was the first time I've ever seen Mr. Edward act like that. Never thought he'd say something like, he didn't care if Miss Andrews killed herself.
He said that? That's horrible.
But because I'm doing that, we got the truth finally.
The truth. Sanders' last testimony. I wonder if that was the truth. I'll give you that there was nothing strange in her testimony itself. But I still think there's something fundamentally wrong with the whole thing.
You mean about that thing, Belle?
Why would you want to... No, I mean almost need to frame Mr. Ongard? I couldn't figure that out from anything she said all day.
Then you're saying that testimony was a lie?
Not a lie, per se. It just feels like there's more here than meets the eye. A motive we haven't yet uncovered. Or that's what Edgeworth would like us to believe.
That's such a dirty trick. Even that woman prosecutor was better than that.
Francesca von Karma. Speaking of Miss von Karma, do you have any more information on her condition? That's right, von Karma was shot. Wasn't she shot this morning?
Miss Montgomery was shot today on the way to the trial by a pistol, Belle.
Well, okay, yes, but presumably the pistol was wielded by somebody. I guess we are in America, or some fictionalized version of it in this game. But she's going to be fine, right? I mean, Edgeworth said she was in stable condition, but...
But she was shot in the shoulders. She's okay, it's still hanging in there. She should be done taking the bullet out. She's probably resting in a hospital.
Yeah, San Francisco. I get it, lightly America, but we don't have to copy everything. People do shoot people, guns don't shoot people. Which one?
What? Are you gonna visit her, Belle?
No. Well, I was kind of thinking about it.
Hey, you've actually got a heart, don't you? You look like she was being tortured to death, not being able to go to trial today. Maybe it's good for her.
I have not seen the scene from Lupin III set in America. I've been meaning to get into Lupin III because I hear good things about it.
It'd be good for her if you weren't to let her whip you a bit, Belle.
I wasn't thinking that kind of visit. Oh my gosh.
Let's go let her whip us, Mr. Nick.
Now I'm definitely not going.
Let's see. Name of the hospital. Oh yeah, the Haughty Clinic.
Wait a second. Isn't that... That name sends a chill down my spine, yeah. I guess can't hurt to stop by and say hi. Oh, we're not gonna see that guy again, are we? Oh no. Oh no. Well. Yup. Let's go meet our favorite practicing doctor slash patient. Never thought I'd ever come back to this place.
Yes. Are you here to visit a patient?
Hi. Wait a second, you're...
Yes, I'm Director Hoti. Oh.
Why are you still here?
Yes, what is it? Can I help you? Can you tell me? Yes.
Director Hoti. Edgeworth?
Yes, I'm Director Hoti. Oh, you're the man from this morning. Yes, what is it?
Director, Francisca. How's Francisca von Karma?
You don't need to worry. Yes, she's in good hands.
I don't like how you're saying that.
Because you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes.
Let me take a look at this. Wait a second. Let me take a look at this. Why are you doing this? Ooh. Oh, give me a second here. Let's see what this is here. Oh my gosh. Yeah, this sums it up. This sums up America pretty well. That's amazing. That clip is amazing. Yeah, you know what? Yeah. San Francisco, right next to New York in that clip. That's amazing. Now back to our shady doctor that may or may not be a doctor. But at this point, I'm going increasingly concerned that he actually is a doctor.
As you see, I'm personally taking good care of her. Yes. Yes, and I think that surgery, it went well.
You have my gratitude. Looks like Edgeworth doesn't know about this director and his secret. Oh my god.
She looked so pitiful, absolutely terrified. Yes. But I understand. Yes, her opponent was a gun after all. And when I snuck up on her, real secret-like, she would scream real loud. Yes.
I see.
But she's really cute, dude. And I'd hoped that she'd whip me with her whip, Boy, did I cry like a baby, yes. But I think I could get used to it.
Go back to your room.
You're so mean. So mean, my frisky friska. Let's go. Okay, I am, yes. It's time for my IV drops, yes.
And what are those tulips doing in your hands, Mr. Phoenix Wright?
I knew I shouldn't have come here.
I was shot in front of the courthouse in my right shoulder. But it's no big deal. This sort of thing happens all the time.
If your name's Von Karma, sure.
I even had full intentions of running the trials this morning.
But that would mean too much for you.
Would have been too much. There's no need to act tough in front of us, you know.
Regardless, I was dragged here by that man over there. He was so unyielding, one has to wonder if he is simply interested in stealing my case. It was the only logical course of action, given the bullet was still lodged in your shoulder. By taking over the case, I found myself having to clean up after you and that irresponsible deal you made.
I think I know what deal he's referring to.
Miss Von Karma, you made a deal with Miss Andrews yesterday, didn't you? I don't know what you mean.
In order to make sure you got your guilty verdict on Mr. Ongard, you told Miss Andrews to not testify in court today.
I don't know what you're talking about. Do you have proofs that I made such a deal?
You're denying it?
It looks like you were lucky, Mr. Phoenix Wright. If I had been in court today, this trial would already be over.
All while hiding Miss Andrews' own crime?
That isn't my problem. Whether she had tampered with the evidence or not. I have only one objective. To find Ongard guilty of murder. The end justifies the means, Mr. Phoenix Wright. The end justifies the means.
Miss Von Karma. Adrian Andrews believed you when you said if you don't tell the truth of what really happened, then Ongard will be found guilty.
And what does that have to do with me?
Because of that, she's now in danger of being found guilty herself. All because she believed in your words until the very end.
That still has nothing to do with me. She's just a weak person, that's all.
But you had to know she was. Ow!
I think visiting hours here are about over. So if you'll excuse me.
What's wrong? Why did she suddenly cut you off?
Probably because she thinks I had the advantage in that argument. Edgeworth? What happened today at the trial, Edgeworth? That was not like you at all. I mean, I know you knew about Miss Andrews' condition. You could have made her testify as many times as you wanted, but to go that far...
But she wouldn't testify about that until I said something. Listen, right, the courtroom is a garden of judgment. I am putting myself on the line when I stand in there. And that's why I made the witness do the same. It's only natural.
By the way, Edgeworth, you were really angry in court today. That's rare for you.
Witness that card! Give it to me, hurry! Do you have any idea what you have stupidly, yet inadvertently done? I can't believe you hid this from me all this time. That card, what in the world is it? You mean this? Listen, right, this is top secret information. You absolutely cannot leak this. The Special Investigations Team has existed for a number of years, but few know of it. I understand. Yeah, I was a little messed up. Like I said, the motto of this case from the beginning has been, well, that escalated quickly. So we'll see where it goes from here. Their task is to find the owner of this card, a man called Shelly the Killer. And just as his name states, he is a killer, an assassin, the best at that. An assassin? Interesting. So, who is this Shelly the Killer? The Killer is the name of a long-standing line of assassins.
Long-standing?
The name first appeared about 100 years ago, I hear. Shelly is the professional name of the third heir to the Killer name. So because his professional name is Shelly, he leaves cards with a shell on them? Real fan of the magic conch. He has a habit of making sure to leave a card by the body of his victims.
Why would he do something like that?
We think it's part of his duty to his clients. His duty? If he leaves a card, then his clients can be assured it was he who killed the victim. It also serves as insurance against any charges being pushed onto his clients. I see. The killer values the trust between his clients and himself above all else. It seems that this is one honorable assassin with a moral conscience. Alright, well, let's define moral conscience. Still an assassin. Still kidnapped Maya. Just throwing that out there. I guess that even honorable assassins can exist. Again, not that honorable. Don't think he was part of the assassination classroom. So, you think this assassin... You think he's the one who did the killing in this case? It would appear that way. The discovery of the card basically confirms it, wouldn't you agree? Shelly the Killer, huh? I noticed something at the trial today. You were behaving in a very strange manner. Is something the matter? I guess I should just tell him. Maya. She's been kidnapped. Kidnapped? Does the kidnapper want an acquittal? I see. I had no idea. I'll prepare a rescue team as soon as possible and resolve this by tomorrow.
Really? Did you hear that, Mr. Nick? Mr. Edgeworth is going to...
Stop trying to console me, Edgeworth. I don't need your pity.
Mr. Nick?
There's no way you can find her. We don't even have a single lead to go on. There's only one way to save her. I have to get an acquittal somehow. It's the only way. Right. Listen, you need to know something. Juan Corrida was killed by Shelly the Killer. And the client who ordered the job is Matt Ongard, your own client. Huh? Huh? Please, stop. I can't listen to you. I can't believe that. I see. Well, if you want to continue your investigation, you will need this.
What is it?
The hotel right now is restricted to police personnel only, as we're looking for any clues that might lead us to Shelley the Killer. But if you take this with you to the hotel, I'm sure they'll let you enter. A letter of introduction. In any case, I must attend to the preparations for Maya's rescue team. We'll meet again if anything should happen. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Mr. Nick, do you think Mr. On-Guard hired an assassin?
No way. I mean, he doesn't have a psyche lock. Wait until we find out that the psyche locks, much like the system in Psychopaths, do not work on, what was it? They called them criminally asymptomatic people. In essence, Man on Guard is a psychopath, therefore there is no psyche lock because he feels no remorse or shame about lying or hiding things.
Yeah, I guess not.
Maya, please, all I ask is you make it home safe and sound. Date unknown, time unknown, location unknown. Oh, okay. I guess even kidnappers can be a little clumsy. Clumsy enough to drop a card like this for me. And even though he said he was an assassin, but he's just making that up like how Nick does with everything in court. Hey. I guess that's true. He wouldn't be strictly lying if he is the one that hired the killer. Gotta choose the questions more carefully. Anyway, let's try out the card trick with this card I just found. Looks like I got the door open. Okay, time to go take a look around. Oh. Oh. We were fully in like some dude's murder basement. Cool. Also, I'm not an expert, but I did have satellite at one point. It doesn't work real well from inside. The man cave. What is this place? I got a feeling I'm not in the hotel anymore. Are those videos over there? I'll worry about that later. For now, I should be looking for clues. That way I can show them to Sis and maybe get out of here. There's a bear, which is very similar to the one Creed has. That's weird. True. That's weird. What's a figurine doing on a sofa in a place like this? I think it's a bear? Aw, how cute. Well, it's got a lot of cuts and slits on it. I wonder if it's some kind of puzzle or something. There's a framed picture sitting on the coffee table. Do I have access to the court record for this? Yup. That's Celeste Impacts. It's a picture of a woman. She's kind of pretty. Hey, it looks like something's written here. Let's see. I think it says, with love, Celeste. I bet this could be a clue. So why is there like a dog door? Locked, of course. It doesn't look like I can use the card to open this door. There's a little hole at the bottom of the door. If only it was a little skinnier. Maybe I'd be able to crawl through there. Too many burgers. What is this thing? An antenna, I guess? And this is a VCR? There's sure a lot of electronic gadgets here. What is an antenna doing here?
Oh, this simply will not do. Cannot have you wandering around at will. It seems that your Mr. Right is truly concerned about you.
He is?
For now, I would suggest you remain cooperative. If you cannot, there are ways in which I can help you.
Ways, you mean?
Dead men tell no tales is how the saying goes, correct?
Dead?
I'm almost certain I told you on our first meeting. I am an assassin.
No way. You're lying. I mean, an assassin?
People are not always who they appear to be.
I mean, you appear pretty evil. Nick!
Mr. Nick?
Yes, Pearls? I caught up in my thoughts about Maya's situation.
Mr. Edgeworth has left, you know.
I guess for now I have no choice but to believe in Mr. OnGuard. I think I should listen to his story one more time. Alright, let's get going too.
Okay.
Yo, Gumshoe. Detention center.
I'm sorry, but visiting hours are over for today.
Uh,
I have too many questions I need to ask. I'm sorry, but I'm Phoenix Wright, a lawyer for one of the...
Mr. Right, you say?
Oh yeah, there's a message here for you. A message? From Matt OnGuard. Oh, here you are.
what did he write? Is it really important?
I don't know. Well, let's see what it has to say. To Mr. Lawyer Dude, I've got something really important to tell you. I know I feel uneasy all of a sudden. Oh, Mr. Wright. So, actually, I have a favor to ask of you. I have this cat named Shu. I didn't put a lot of food when I left the house, so he's probably pretty hungry. I think you could drop by my house and feed Shu for me, dude? My house is just a little ways down from the hotel, alright? And now we're cat sitting. Great.
This is terrible. Let's hurry. We have to feed his cat.
I'm sure.
Poor Shu's stomach is growling by now.
Yeah, I guess. Client's request is a request. I guess I should go check up on his cat. Hotel lobby? And then can I go to his thing?
All right, now, Mr. Nick. Let's go look for clues. We have to, for Mystic Maya's sake.
You shall not pass.
Miss Oldbag? Don't overvalue my name and turn it into a gasp, you spiky-head pettifogger. Because of you, I've been made to look like the bad guy again. Although, I did get a piece of gum from Edgy Boy, just as he promised. But what I really want something more valuable. I wanted Edgy Poo's heart. It's all your fault. You've awakened the wild beast, Miss Oldbag. Miss Oldbag? Keep your hands off of me. This helmet is airtight. No air gets in and no air gets out.
I wish no sound got out, but here we are. Then why do you keep putting it on?
Don't you think you get me to move with your silly questions? You're gonna have to defeat me if you want to get by.
I'm not hearing this. Let's just get... Can I move to his... I can. Okay. Well, let's take care of you first, and then we'll go do that.
You're a million light years too early to be asking me questions, whippersnapper.
It's like the only way I'm gonna get any investigating done. Let's first do something about this kooky alien. Right. Let's go here then. On guard mansion. Sure is dark.
I'll go turn on the light.
Wow, so this is what a star's house looks like. Must be nice to be rich.
Come on, Mr. Nick, let's find Shoo the kitty cat. Shoo!
Aww. Cute cat, though. So I guess this is Shoo.
Ah, what a lovely cat. Hello, Shoo.
Cat seems to like pearls. Pardon me. Oh, come on. Ain't no way. Ain't no way, dude. Ain't no way.
May I help you with something, mister?
Oh, no, we're lawyers, actually. I'm Mr. Onguard's lawyer.
The masters. Then you must be Mr. Right.
Yes.
Oh, it's a pleasure to meet your wonderful self. I'm the family butler, John Doe.
You don't say. Nice to meet you. Phoenix, how do you not recognize him? He's just wearing a different suit. Does this man just have pictures above the...
Are there masks here?
Yeah, that one in the middle is the Steel Samurai. The ones next to that are the Pink Princess and the Evil Magistrate. They fought many battles on the backdrop of Neo Tokyo.
Wow, you really know a lot about the Steel Samurai, Mr. Nick.
I don't know whether to laugh or cry that I know more about the show than a kid. Okay. You must know all sorts of things about Mr. Onguard, right?
Honestly, sir, I don't believe my master is capable of such a foul deed as murder.
Anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate to a lowly servant to speak of the master or his affairs.
How typically butler-like, as it were. Mr. Doe, how long have you served at this residence?
Well, sir, I would have to say maybe about 1 year.
And anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a little lowly servant to speak of himself and his affairs.
You know, I would have thought Mr. Onguard the kind to have a maid over a butler. That's a very cute cat you've got here.
It's my duty to take care of him. The master rather fancies Shoe.
And, anything else?
No, not especially. It's not appropriate for a lonely servant to speak of the family cat.
Well then, I guess I don't need this piece of scrap paper anymore.
Well, I'm afraid I must take my leave of you now.
Oh. No, we should probably get going ourselves.
Oh, so young and already so accomplished a master of law.
But there's also a lot to be proud of in being a butler, in charge of the house and all.
Thank you for the compliment, sir. People are not always who they appear to be. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Hey, that's the door.
There's a small door at the bottom of the speaker door, Mr. Nick.
I bet it's for Mr. Onguard's cat to use.
Oh, you mean Shoe?
The door, it's locked tight. I guess that's to keep nosy people like me from entering it. We are so close, yet so far.
A giant bicycle is flying through the air!
That bicycle, Pearls, is one where you don't have to pedal and it moves on its own.
Really? Wow.
But sorry to disappoint you, it can't fly.
Oh, that's too bad.
Nope.
There's a giant cooking hearth here.
Actually, a fireplace.
How are they different, Mr. Nick?
You know, I've never actually seen a hearth before, come to think of it.
You'll come and visit Fay Manor then. I'll show you one when you do.
Okay. It's a very comfortable and spacious lounge set. I wonder if famous stars drop by and sit around and have a good time. In any case, I don't really belong here, do I? What is with me and feeling inferior today? Hmm? There's another door over there.
You shouldn't go wandering off there, Mr. Nick.
Yes, Pearls. Now I know how Maya feels when I tell her to stop playing around. Honestly, Phoenix. How do you not recognize that the butler happens to look a lot like the bellboy who told Maya about the phone call that led to her being kidnapped? Alright. Okay. I guess let's move around. Oh. Huh? I thought I did everything there. Oh. That's right. I need to do this. I'm gonna show her the letter I got from Edgeworth. Miss Ownbag, if you would look at...
What? You want me to look at this worthless piece of... Edgy poo?
The motorbike of Damocles. Is that her perfume? Perfume d'amore I smell? Ugh.
Let's see here. Would you please allow this unsophisticated young person to conduct his investigation? Yours truly, Miles Edgeworth.
Yours truly.
Oh, that man's good at flattery. Fine, but only 'cause Edgy Poo said so, you understand? I just thought of something I have to do. Remember, no messing around. You do anything bad and I won't let you off the hook. It looks like she has strong feelings for Mr. Edgeworth.
That may be, but you know, nothing's gonna come of it.
That's so mean, Mr. Nick. Feelings are meant to be told and shared.
How? Every time we talk about love, I always end up with a handprint on my face somehow. So anyway, let's continue our investigation.
Okay.
What? What now?
One little thing before I forget. You can't go into On-Guard's room today. Why? The police's main investigation team is gonna be in there all day, you hear?
What if they're the team in charge of investigating the killer?
So don't go in there. Set one foot in there and you'll face the wrath of Wendy Oldbag.
Alright, well, let's start going through here. Seeing what we can find. Looks like we're the only ones here.
And yet, the hotel seems so busy somehow.
Probably because the police team is scouring for clues about the killer. Nothing seems out of place, so... So we can't go into On Guard's room.
Hey, city boy.
Lana, you're still here?
Reckon, course. An investigative photographer eats the stars on her ability to snap up the scoop, yeah? And this hotel just has that aura of mystery. You know, like something's always about to happen. But, do you have a camera? Reckon give it. Photographers gotta have cameras out the ear like corn to be a real pro, you know. So I'm hanging around here. And speaking of cameras and feeding the mouth, yeah, mine, you bread thief.
Why can't you drop that thief thing already? Can we ever get the camera back? Would you please take a look at this?
Nope, sorry, no can do. Only thing I want to see is a steaming hand towel.
What? A steamy hand towel?
Need one for my eyes, just ain't a good day for my eyes to be looking at stuff.
How convenient. You'll have to use that one next time you show me something. Guess she doesn't want her camera back. Oh, maybe we'll get to it. I want to ask you about the night of the murder.
What? You really gonna shell out the bucks for this info I got?
Lana, you were loitering in the hallway the night of the murder, were you not?
Well, kinda, but...
Brace yourself, Phoenix. Here it comes.
I didn't exactly hang around here the entire time, you know. Followed a few stars around, got a few autographs, shook a few hands. Had a soda pop with a few of them, too.
Looks like she wasn't here the entire time that night.
Security lady also wasn't in this hallway the whole time either.
I guess this means there's no one who can tell us who came and went that night. So, about the note that was inside your camera case.
Oh, that did it I wrote?
Yeah. Can I believe what you've written?
You mean the stuff about On-Guard, him and his manager lady on the corridor?
Yeah.
Ah, well, I reckon you best not be believing that.
What?
Look, I sort of wrote that on a whim, you know? Whatever came to mind. Yeah, when you get down to it, it's just a lot of random bulldooders. Hey, what's with you? Why are you staring at me like my grandpa used to?
Because apparently the disappointment is something hereditary to you.
Hey,
look like you suddenly got older too, or am I just shrinking here? Oh, my baby, my $1,600 baby. What's with that red-coated prosecutor anyway? That guy told me it was evidence and refused to give it back to me. Well, that's kind of how it is. Hey, you're that red-coated's friend, ain't you? Put in a few good words for me and get me back my camera. You want me to do what? Listen, now you got real good for about 5 hours, and I guarantee he'll give it back. Speaking from experience. Why don't you do your own dirty work? And I reckon it's time for me to get going. A tabloid photographer without a camera is just a tabloid, huh? Yeah, I guess so. Keep yourself together out there, you hear? I'm gonna see you in court tomorrow. Okay. See you later then. And you too there, little one. Keep up the good work, okay?
Okay.
Don't be picky about your food now.
Okay.
Make sure you do all your homework, you hear?
Okay.
And if you happen to find yourself a camera, would you please just leave already? Corio's hotel room.
Mr. Nick?
What is that otherworldly, ghastly moaning?
I hate evil ghosts.
I don't think it's a ghost. Maybe it's a demon?
Excuse me? What you calling a demon brat?
Zoinks, it's the alien.
Who are you calling an alien?
Oh, it's just you, Miss Oldbag. What are you doing here?
What's wrong with young'uns today? I came down here to pay my respect to my poor one, and you're disturbing me.
Please talk to me about the night of the murder just one more time.
I talked about it plenty at the trial. I was fooled, tricked, deceived by that fraud of a photographer and a note. He was loitering around here with that imbecilic look on her face. With that imbecilic look on her face. Okay, got it. Now hold on a second there, you little pipsqueak. If you're gonna take notes, at least make me sound better than that. Alright.
Now I've seen everything.
But you know, I was working that night too, doing my job, minding my own business. So it's not like I had time to waste standing around here the whole night.
I was wondering if you could tell me a bit more about Mr. Corrida.
He was the most popular star, you know, especially where it counts in my book.
But I heard that he was lagging behind in the polls against Mr. Onguard.
Well, that's just a recent thing. Bad luck and all that, you know. But he was gonna become an even bigger star than he used to be. Look, just look at this mountain of presents. It's a show of the mountain of feelings all his fans had for him.
Yeah, the mountain is pretty big, and certainly nothing to shake a stick at.
Mr. Nick.
What is it, Pearls?
The presents. They're all bears, right?
She's got a point. There isn't a single thing here that isn't a bear. All of Mr. Corda's presents from his fans seem to be bears.
Oh, that's because you can't think of one without thinking about bears. Bears? Why bears? You don't know? When my dear Juan was training, he fought barehanded with a bear. He refused to give in and let the bear win, but after the fight, they became friends.
I was like, for Leonardo DiCaprio on The Revenant?
Wow, what a heartwarming story, is it? Look, it's just like in those young people dramas. I can see you, those two tuckered out, down by a river going, heh, you sure can fight. You too, Bob, you too.
Did all that really happen?
In his biography, Bob.
What a load of crock.
So ever since then, fans have been giving him bears presents.
Yeah, nice bears.
I'm a bear and I say it's barely 8 o'clock.
Oh, great. A talking clock has made its reappearance. Only this time, instead of the thinker, it's a bear. What is that infernal racket?
It's one of the presents going off. Sounds like it's already 8 p.m., way past your bedtime.
That startled me. I thought I was going to die for a second. 8 p.m.? Yeah, wait a second.
That's the time when the award ceremony ended that night, remember?
Time sure flies. Hard to believe it's been 2 days since the ceremony. Oh no. Transceiver. Hello? Hello?
This is not a phone.
Maya, how's Maya? You haven't heard her, have you?
It seems you were not able to fulfill your end of the bargain, Mr. Attorney. I have heard the news. So it would seem my present did you no good.
No, Mystic Maya! Mystic Maya!
One more day, please. All I ask is for one more day. I'll guilt a not guilty verdict for sure this time, please.
I suppose if I must. I need that acquittal more than anything else, after all.
Please. Please let Maya say something. I want to hear she's alright.
All right.
Uh-huh.
A little.
What is with the static all of a sudden? Hello? Hello?
It seems bad. Connect.
Damn it, did the transceiver just suddenly break?
Excuse me.
What happened?
I don't know. All of a sudden it became nothing but static.
Mystic Maya!
Why did the transceiver suddenly break like that? Probably have an electronics expert look at it. Sooner the better. Hey, are you an electronics expert? No, didn't think so.
Easy. Well, how about I tell you my measurements?
That's okay, really. I know. I think we've done everything else in here. Right, because those are just basically cosmetics. Can I look at this clock at all? A lot of bears, alarm clock ones, yeah. Yep. Remember this? We've seen this one already. Alright.
What's wrong, Mr. Nick?
interesting. Alright. Hmm. Can I go back here real quick? No, there's nothing here. Okay.
Hey, welcome back, Belle.
For the most part, it's just bots right now, which is easy enough just to ban them myself.
Thought I'd make you a little something for dinner.
Is it cup ramen? That's nice. Thanks.
Rich man's luxurious full-course meal. Out of a can, that is.
Sorry I went through all the trouble to cook, but I don't have the time to eat.
Oops, looks like you don't have a can opener, Belle.
You've got to be kidding. And here I thought he had already whipped something up.
Oh, I know. There's one way I know to be helpful. Ask me about anything you want, pal. Go ahead.
Since he's here and offering, I wonder what I should try asking him about. You know anything about electronics, detective?
Transceiver.
Oh, Mr. Nick, you should ask Mr. Scuffy Detective about that thing.
What thing?
Oh yeah, this thing just up and broke all of a sudden.
It broke, Belle.
When I was talking to the kidnapper, it just suddenly broke into static. Look, it sounded like this.
I don't hear any static, Belle.
Huh?
Maybe it fixed itself.
That's strange. I'm sure it was making a loud static noise.
Maybe
Maybe what?
it was electromagnetic interference, Belle.
Electromagnetic interference. Oh, in that room? So what is electromagnetic interference?
Something that happens when a radio wave gets mixed up with another signal, Belle.
Oh, when you put it that way.
I don't understand what you're talking about.
Like, for example, when a cell phone goes off next to a computer screen. The stuff on the screen gets kind of fuzzy and starts acting funny, right?
Old ones, yes. Not so much anymore.
Huh? Computer?
It's like when you use the dryer next to the TV and the screen starts looking weird. Why is your dryer next to your TV?
Oh yes, the TV does do that. Oh, so that's what you're talking about.
He seems amazingly happy at being able to understand this.
For the room you were in, but that interference transceiver happened. There's gotta be something there that's sending out very strong radio waves, Belle. Something like a listening device or something.
Uh-huh.
Hey, speaking of that, where you when it happened?
We're in Mr. Corrida's room, the scene of the murder.
What? That's it. I'm gonna sneak into the precinct to get a bug sweeper. I'll meet you at the crime scene later, alright, Belle?
Wait, Gumshoe.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah.
We should be going too, Mr. Nick.
Alright, let's go. Well, that was quick.
Hey, you're finally here, pal.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
You have the, bug sweeper?
Well, you see, I got busted trying to sneak in, pal, and suddenly I'm staring at the precinct doors. The outside, I mean, so yeah, I couldn't get one of the police bug sweepers.
What do you mean you couldn't get one? We need that item.
Hey, calm down, pal. I'd say I didn't get one, just not the police's.
Wow, so this is a bug sweeper?
Looks a little broken.
Hey, this was made when I was in an elementary school, pal.
Oh? By who? Come on, Phoenix.
Me, of course. Seeing this sure brings back memories. Hey, don't look down on it, pal. Sure, it looks like a little beat up. But I put my heart and soul into building this puppy here.
Your heart and soul?
It'll work, trust me, pal. It'll do the job, but
But?
she gets at the sensitivity. It's gonna beep at anything that gives off electromagnetic waves.
But isn't it better that way?
Well, anyway, since I brought it all this way, might as well give it a whirl, right, pal?
I'm getting that sinking feeling again.
Okay, now I'll tell you how to use this baby. It's a listening device or some other sort of bug hidden in this room, pal.
We're gonna find it, right?
Right, now first let's turn the sweeper on. Next, move the sweeper around to give the room a real thorough look-see, pal. Seem to let you know how strong a signal is picking up. So keep an eye on it, okay? Once you find something, it's giving off a lot of radio waves. Press the A button to lock onto it. There's a lot of things here that's gonna give off radio waves. Let's take a good look at anything and everything that seems suspicious, okay, pal? Alright, I'm gonna go stand outside and keep an eye out. Give me a yell if you find the bug, got it, pal?
Oh, but a lovely bear! Ah!
It's supposed to be one of those fancy bear-shaped toy robots.
It's a robot? It's a real robot?
Yeah, it's a real one.
Mr. Nick!
Yes?
How many horsepowers is it? How many horsies?
Horsies? Well, look, it's a bear, so,
Oh.
cell phone? Nope, no bugs in here.
A cell phone?
What? Don't tell me you don't know what a cell phone is.
I'm sorry, I've never seen one before.
Now that she mentions it, my cell phone couldn't get any reception while I was staying in Crane Village. Pearls has never lived outside that village, so... Well, I guess I can't say it's impossible to live without one. Oh. Lamp, check. Listening device, nope.
There are a lot of lamps in this room, aren't there, Mr. Nick?
Yeah.
And they're all on. Shouldn't do that, Mr. Nick. Don't you know that's wasteful?
Yeah, I'll be more conscientious from now on. Sorry. Phone's the most common place for listening to device, I'd say, but let's take the receiver apart first before we get ahead of ourselves here.
Well, you know a lot about electronics, don't you, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, I know tons, especially when it comes to taking them apart. It's my specialty. Leave the fixing part up to Gumshoe.
So is there a listening device in there?
No. Well, I thought it had to be the phone, too. Another lamp.
The TV is left on, it's now showing an old samurai movie.
Yeah, this channel plays all sorts of international movies, as well as domestic ones.
Every time I watch one of these old movies, I always think, wow, these Japanese stars are really good at English.
Yeah.
When I grow up, I want to study Japanese.
Probably keep my mouth shut here and not destroy her dream. Her dream of learning Japanese? Radio, actual radio.
Oh, it's Kids Question Corner.
I guess that's fair too. I now wonder. Yeah, no matter what the localization says, yeah. I wonder what that says in the localization. Does it say that I want to learn English? Maybe.
Professor, why is the Earth round? Yes, why is it, Mr. Nick?
Pearl, I can't explain this. You're either gonna have to accept it or be a flat earther, and I don't know what to do. Why don't you listen to the radio program a little more, Pearls? Alright, not on the lamp. There's nothing here. Use remote control, but it doesn't look like the listening device is in here.
So I was thinking.
I wonder if a TV remote works on other things, like... Can I make you change your expressions like TV channels?
Yeah.
Hey! But if I could, the people I would give the old mute button to. Well, I don't think it's gonna work on me. Why don't we try it on Maya tomorrow, okay?
Okay.
Here we have a dryer. Nothing unusual here, I think.
A dryer? Oh, if you use it next to a TV, it'll make the screen look all weird, right?
Yeah.
When that happens, it's called electromagnetic interference, right?
He does want the click remote. But is he ready for the drawbacks of the click remote? Good memory, Pearls.
I'll never forget it for the rest of my life.
Rice cooker.
Oh, there's a really delicious loaf of bread in here.
I would not have guessed bread. I could have sworn that's a rice cooker. Looks like it's been on keep warm all this time since the murder.
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective always says gotta keep the trail and crime scene warm.
I think the keep warm in this case is a little more metaphorical. Well, it certainly looks like an alarm clock. Phoenix ending up dying in the ground surrounded by friends after having learned the lesson that family is important. Indeed.
What's wrong? Why do you look troubled?
I just can't imagine the listening device being inside this alarm clock. It's just sort of reminded me of something that happened a long time ago.
Oh.
Well, anyway, it looks like the listening device isn't in here. It really did. It's like normal, goofy Adam Sandler movie. And then all of a sudden, you know, he's in the freaking graveyard looking at his own fucking grave. And it's like, what in the, you know, like freaking Ghost of Christmas Future type stuff. I was like, Jesus. Oh? Well.
This is just a giant stuffed teddy bear, right?
Oh, is his dad's grave, sorry. If you would believe it, right. It's been a couple years, and by a couple I mean many, many years since I've seen that movie. That's right, the autopilot version, yeah. It really jumped from like, oh my gosh, I can't believe it autopiloted me through sex to, oh my gosh, the last thing I said to my dad was, fuck off. We really hit both ends of the spectrum there.
It's the biggest one I've ever seen.
Hey, so did you guys find it yet? The listening device, I mean.
I mean, no, it did have things that things weren't going well. But, yeah. Yeah, that was definitely not the movie based on marketing and stuff that you... Oh, yeah, that's fair. That's a fair reading of it. Yeah. It definitely truly was a movie where it's like you would not have thought that that was going to have any larger message based on the marketing and the premise of it, but it did. It got there. Now you're gonna make me rewatch Click.
Let's see. A perfectly normal stuffed bear with some really strong radio waves. Sounds like you found the device to me, pal. Take the big fella's eye out and see what we've got.
No, you can't. It's such a violent act.
An Oedipus bear here. Gonna gouge his eyes out.
No.
Oh, this is a full-on camera. That's
The miniature camera. Looks like there's more. There's a transmitter and a timer.
what a emitter?
A transmitter, pal.
Oh, is this more of that high-tech stuff?
So this tiny thing is a camera.
Yep, it's a big old CCT camera, pal. It's a small high-grade video camera, mostly used in security systems.
So it's a video camera.
It runs on a battery, which comes with it in a set.
But there's no videotape in this camera. Comes with a battery? Batteries included? That's crazy. Crazy times. Never happened today.
There's only the camera part here, pal. The tape recorder with the tape inside it is somewhere else.
Somewhere else?
The footage is changed into radio waves, then it's sent to that recorder.
So it's sort of like a TV broadcast, isn't it?
Ah, hence the satellite that we saw.
Hey, you know, you're right.
Set to record in the victim's room from 8 p.m. for 1 hour. Interesting. That clock's probably going to become important at some point, although it's not a piece of So, what is a transmitter?
The device that sends the footage of the camera took to a specific destination. Like a video version of a listening device, Belle.
Looks like it's attached to a small clock-like thing.
Well, that's a timer, Belle. You can set it to turn the camera on and record at a certain time with it.
Oh yeah, it definitely picked it up. I'm just wondering if we're gonna get into timing hijinks again. And exactly when things occurred.
Set it for a certain time?
Yep, let's see. This looks like it was set to start at 8 p.m. and go for 1 hour.
8 p.m. That was the time the awards ceremony ended.
There's no date set, so it's been recording every night, I'd guess.
Mr. Detective, how long has this bear been here?
I'm pretty sure it's been here since the night of the murder.
Then maybe...
Maybe this camera got the murder on tape.
What?
What do you think about the angle the bear's at? It's bound to have had a clear shot at the whole crime, pal.
There was a camera in the bear's eye?
And it was disguised as a present.
I'm sure it was here on the night of the murder, pal. Pretty big, so it stands out pretty well in my mind.
But who gave Mr. Cordita the present?
I don't know, pal. What? This means that someone out there's got a video of what happened here that night.
Is there any way we can find out who that person is?
It's impossible, pal. Radio waves can be sent almost anywhere. There's no real way to find out.
Oh.
Is there really no way to find out?
I got it.
What?
Hey, pal, let me borrow this mini camera for a bit.
What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna go around to the electronics shop and see if I can find out who bought this.
But that's impossible. I mean, it's already 9 p.m.
Leave it to me. Even if I have to search all night, I'll find your man, pal.
Alright. See if we get those back.
Oh yeah, baby. It's investigating time. I'm on fire, pal. My fingers are itching to go. Yeah!
He's gone.
Yeah.
Well, Mr. Scruffy Detective sure is a nice man. He's pushing himself so hard, all for Mystic Maya's sake.
It's a mystery how you always manage to do things in the most inefficient way, right? You'll have to excuse me. I heard a conversation just now. Edgeworth, what are you doing here? A rescue team has been created and deployed. I can't say I'm optimistic, but we have to move forward one step at a time. I see. Thanks. Don't thank me yet. We still have to find her. So there was a spy camera inside a stuffed animal, huh? You're one lucky man, right? Huh? Do you know this stuffed bear, little girl?
I have no idea.
Of course not. The maker of this bear is a very expensive luxury brand from overseas. It's completely handmade, and only a small number of these are exported here. What? The camera and transmitter the scatterbrain detective took with him are dead ends. Things like those can be bought anywhere. However, this bear is different. That's true, in this timeline, Radio Shack is alive and well. By tracking how it got into this country, this bear can tell us who the buyer is.
Can you really do that, Mr. Nick? Can he really?
Well, I guess so. It's 9 p.m. I think I can still make it in time. I'll be taking this for now. You're taking the bear? I'm sure you have other things you have to do. Stuffed bear snatched up by Edgeworth. I'll see you soon, right? Wait! What? Why are you doing this? I have no interest in explaining myself to someone who cannot comprehend. But besides that, right, until the court reconvenes tomorrow, you should concern yourself with this question. Who was the person that murdered Juan Cortida? The real killer? Do you really still think it was Adrian Andrews? To be honest, I don't know anymore. You still have a little time left. Find the truth, right? Everything begins with the truth. Juan Corrida's real killer. Miss Andrews' past. The kidnapper whose sole condition is an acquittal for Mr. Enguard. And this card. Shelley the Killer. Maya, the only way I can save you now is to find all the answers to this case tonight. I don't understand what your real intentions are, Edgeworth. But as you said, all I can do for now is find the truth. To be continued. What part are we on now? Okay, we're starting the investigation. So let's keep going. Let's see if I can get to the trial, and we may stop for the night. Whoa. Alright.
It's past 9 p.m. already, isn't it? I wonder if Mr. Edgeworth has already found Mystic Maya.
These things take time. I'd say probably not. The police are professionals, Pearls. They'll find her, so don't you worry. And if we can win and a not guilty verdict tomorrow, then everything will be okay.
You're right.
So the real person who killed Mr. Corrida was...
That assassin, Mr. Shelley the Killer, right?
And the card Miss Andrews found at the crime scene seems to be proof of it. If that's the case, then a new question comes to mind. Who was the one that hired the killer to begin with? Who is his client?
You mean who asked for the murder?
That person didn't want to dirty their own hands in blood. Whoever this client is, there's still a killer.
Who could have hired that assassin?
Do you think it was...
Miss Andrews?
I wonder. But if she was the client, then why go through the effort to stab the knife into the corpse herself?
But if Miss Andrews wasn't the client, then... No, it can't be.
And on guard himself. It's an interesting question. Because presumably, Andrews can't be the client. Because then why frame Matt on guard when the whole point is to have the card to show that that was the killer? Instead, she took the card and framed Matt on guard. Which would mean at the very least she believes Matt on guard hired the killer. And maybe did that more than once.
Mr. Enguard really did hire the assassin. Then he's not innocent at all. Far from it.
Far from it. He would be guilty of the crime.
But he can't be Mr. Angard, right? I mean, when we first talked with him...
Mr. Ungard, I'd like to ask you one more question. Did you kill Mr. Juan Corrida? We did ask, did you kill? We did not ask, do you know who killed? Alright, just so we're clear, dude. I didn't kill anyone. That includes Juan Corrida, okay? I didn't see any Psyche-Locks at the time, actually. That reminds me.
Do you remember something, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, something Miss Andrews said at the trial today. She said something interesting. Yeah,
So what's this interesting thing?
that's right. You didn't hear it, did you, Pearls? Juan had bet everything on the Jamma Ninja this year. If he lost the Grand Prix, he was going to make sure Matt was going down with him. That's what he thought, anyway. It looked like somehow Juan had in his hands a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed.
Mr. Angard's secret? What's his secret?
I don't know yet. For now, let's think about it this way. Mr. Corrida was going to reveal the secret. That means Mr. Ongard had plenty of motive to have Mr. Corrida silenced. Which means we have to meet with Mr. Ongard. There's no way around it now. Indeed.
Wow, it's really getting late, isn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it's past 9 p.m. already. And we still have some things to prepare for tomorrow's trial. There's still the matter of the secret Mr. Corrida held about Mr. Ongard. And Miss Andrews' real intentions. These are two things I must know tonight.
Aren't visiting hours over at the detention center?
Sure, we'll think of something. Pearls, don't you worry. Oh, I can't go there, okay. Old bag. Hey, wait!
What is it, whippersnapper? All I knows is nothing that has anything to do with you was ever good. Like just now, I was handed this strange device for who knows what reason. I was told to use it to search the whole hotel.
That's the bug sweeper, isn't it? The one gumshoe made?
I don't know, and frankly, I don't care, but the request came from Edgy Poo, so...
Edgeworth.
And he said...
You feel angry. Direct your anger at the unsophisticated lawyer.
So I'm going to feel free to direct all my anger towards you.
Oh, gee, thanks a bundle, Edgeworth. What a pal you are.
This is absolutely top secret. You had better keep it to yourselves. I heard that they found a spy camera hidden in one of the presents.
Very interesting.
I'm sure it was, you know. Was to catch poor Juan in the middle of a scandalous meeting. Scandalous? What's that? It means, well, you know, that gossip that's been going on around about my dear Juan.
Oh, you mean that thing about Miss Andrews? But I'm sure she must have had some reason for getting close to Mr. Corrida.
I'll let you in on another secret, youngin'. I know who planted that spy camera. It was that obnoxious, puffy-haired photographer girl, the nerve of some people. Spying on people by herself, as if I wouldn't want to see it for myself, too.
Well, the alien actually admitted her true intentions for a change. Character development.
I don't know what you're thinking exactly, but I can bet that it's nothing good.
I didn't say anything.
So you want to know about Juan and Adrian, their manager, right? Actually, as I hear it, they were something of a refreshing pair, those two.
Refreshing, huh?
Oh? I tell you, Juan really welcomed that manager with open arms, I heard. That manager? Who are you talking about? You don't know that manager woman Juan had.
Oh.
It's a shame she killed herself, though.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Miss Celeste Impacts, Miss Andrews' mentor, right?
Yes, that's the one. That Celeste girl. He was supposed to get married, you know.
Married? You mean to Mr. Corrida?
I don't think so, based on the picture frame.
Really, you young kids today don't know anything, do ya? That girl Celeste killed herself 3 days after the marriage announcement.
3 days after their marriage announcement? What in the... I'm sure this is a lovely rosy subject.
Why would Miss Impacts want to kill herself? She was gonna get married.
Well, that's because she was thrown away, you see, by Juan.
What?
But they were going to get married, right? They promised each other, right? They held a grand old announcement session, but 3 days later, Juan suddenly canceled their marriage.
Is that true?
It was in the weekly magazines. But why? Why'd he do that? That was not in the magazines, unfortunately.
I see.
That night, after Juan called off the wedding, that manager, Celeste, killed herself.
How terrible.
I wonder what happened between those two.
Indeed. Well, that night, there must have been at least a few hundred people here. I guess the police are done with their questioning and investigating. Looks like things here in the lobby have finally calmed down. Now can I go look at his room? No, okay. Looks like no one's around.
What happened to that person with the stuffed teddy face?
Oh, she must mean that butler with the stitches in his face.
Shoo! Oh, there you are. I guess you're still awake, huh, Shoo? Come on, let's play.
I wonder if that butler, Mr. Doe, is already asleep or not. And I can't get in here, can I? Okay. Alright, now. Let's see if there's anything new. I don't think so. I think I just need to go to the detention center and try to speak with our friend. Alright. Cool. Okay.
It doesn't look like Mr. Scruffy Detective's here.
Well, he's out there with the camera asking around at all the electronics stores.
And I'll make some salad for him for dinner.
Looks like Pearl really appreciates what Gumshoe is doing for us.
Mr. Nick,
Yes?
where's the lettuce?
I don't think I've ever bought lettuce before.
I guess I have to give up on making a salad then.
Guess the lack of lettuce is kind of a problem. We have nothing yet. We already talked about this. See what we can do here. Visiting hours ended a few hours ago. Looks like we're not going to get a chance to talk to Mr. Ongard tonight.
But isn't what we have to ask very important?
Yeah, but I don't think that matters to the guard. Okay. Criminal Affairs Department? Anybody here?
It feels sort of tense in here, doesn't it, Mr. Nick?
Yeah, it does. Wonder if something happened.
Hey, Mr. Ongard's lawyer, right?
Yes, sir.
Well, we finally found just the person we've been looking for. A real decisive witness.
A decisive witness? You mean for the Ongard case?
Talking the witness's statement right now. Gonna hand it to Mr. Edgeworth.
What's Edgeworth up to now?
Who's this witness?
You know this person quite well, Mr. Lawyer.
Mr. Nick?
For the kidnappers demand and now this, I can't see any way to win here.
Oh yeah, Mr. Edgeworth wanted me to tell you something.
He did?
Even though visiting hours are long over at the detention center, he wanted me to grant you a special permission, so there you go.
What?
I've already called them so they know. Go on, tell to your heart's content.
Thank you very much.
Such good news, Mr. Nick.
Go talk to your heart's content. Looks like the police are pretty sure they'll have tomorrow's trial in the bag.
Well, I guess we're going back.
Sure, they must have transferred Miss Andrews here by now. So that means the boat, Mr. Ongard, and Miss Andrews are in the detention center. Now then, whose story do I want to hear?
Oh, well, now I have to...
Whose story do I want to hear? Let's start with Matt. Dude, it's Mr. Wright. Now if you can get me off the hook tomorrow, I'm counting on you. I hope so too. Edgeworth just dropped a bombshell on me by saying that Juan Corrida was killed by an assassin. That the assassin's client is this man, Matt Ongard. What's wrong? Mr. Ongard, there's something I must know with 100% certainty. You seem kind of different. You're totally not like your usual lawyer dude self. About the press conference. You mean the one where Juan was gonna dress up as the Nickel Samurai? Yeah, I heard a little more about it from Miss Andrews. It looked like somehow Juan had his hands on a secret so powerful that it would destroy Matt's acting career had it been revealed. Could you please fill me in on what this secret is, please?
There's the Psylocks. Okay. There's like 5 of them.
I knew this was coming.
Mr. Nick, don't tell me.
Psyche locks.
Is that a secret, right? I don't have any idea what it is. Do you, dude?
Yeah, okay. Let's start with this. Did you know about Mr. Corrida and Miss Andrews' relationship?
Well, it's all over the tabloids, dude. But I don't know if any of the details, if that's what you mean. Look, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't care what Juan did with his life.
Miss Andrews, she had a purpose in mind when she started seeing Mr. Corrida. Her mentor was Mr. Corrida's manager. Miss Andrews was going to get Miss Celeste Impact's suicide note from him.
Celeste?
Does that jog any memories? Who are you calling?
Dude, I suddenly just got totally hungry. You up for a pizza? My treat. Mr. Nick, what's a pizza? Is that a kind of pea, like green peas?
Let's go eat one later, okay?
Alright, I got caught by the pizza dude at the shop.
That's too bad. Well, how about we get our minds off this topic and talk about something else, okay? Mr. On guard. Are you connected to Miss Impact's suicide in some way? I think so. But I don't have many options. Let me create another save file here. I can leave and come back to talk to... If I move and come back... Okay, let's talk to Adrian Andrews, then. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry to be visiting at such a late hour, but there are a few questions I absolutely have to ask you tonight.
Me?
I thought your client was mad. I'm sure Miss Andrews knows something. He can't be clueless about the secret Mr. Cornell had on Mr. Onguard. I'd like to ask you about Matt Onguard, if you don't mind.
Mr. Wright, you still don't know, do you? The real him, I mean.
You seem to bear a lot of resentment towards Mr. Onguard. If that's the case, then why did you become his manager? And why would you become intimate with his rival?
That has nothing to do with this case. Nothing.
I don't believe that. About Miss Celeste Impacts.
I had finally put her death behind me, and now, thanks to you, it's all come back to the surface.
I'm sorry.
Yes, I was shocked by her suicide. And it's true that when I heard the rumor that Juan was the one who had hidden her suicide note, I began to draw close to him. I wanted to get her suicide note back and to burn it.
Burn it? You wanted to burn it? But why?
I didn't want it to spread like just another piece of gossip. But I never held any murderous intent towards Juan. I would never do something so stupid.
Suicide note, huh? I wonder what it said. Why did you try to frame Mr. Onguard?
That's simple, because he's the killer, that's why. Isn't it the duty of every good citizen to inform the police?
I mean, okay.
But there had to be another way?
The police are excellent doing their job, so they'd figure it out, right?
Yes, they're so good they couldn't figure out the real truth behind Celeste's death.
Miss Andrews?
Well, I know you're not the type of person to do something without a reason, so please tell me why you did what you did.
Revenge.
Huh? Did you say something just now?
Revenge, huh? A psyche lock, huh?
Don't you understand yet?
You're not my lawyer. To be honest, you're more like my enemy.
What?
I'm sure I just heard Miss Andrews say. Revenge. Alright, let's save here as well. Let's see. We'll see based on the question whether I can get this or not. Why frame him? Can you please tell me why you framed Mr. Onguard for the murder?
I've already told you countless times it's because I thought Matt was the killer.
No, that's not it. I know you have a personal reason to dislike Mr. Onguard. Miss Andrews, you may think, but I know you said something earlier. You said revenge.
So you're saying I was taking my revenge out on Matt, and that's why? What an absurd idea. I don't have anything I want to take revenge for.
A woman who lives by being dependent on other people. There is something or someone in her past that would make her take revenge. Oh, jeez, yeah, I forgot I don't have all full health yet. Let's talk about Celeste.
Celeste?
There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings, and even revenge. And that is Miss Ampax's suicide.
What are you trying to say? Celeste was Juan's manager.
On top of that, the one who hit her suicide note was also Juan. What does all this have to do with Matt? You're right, you haven't mentioned him, yet. But for you to hate Mr. OnGuard, it would mean that he must have had some relation to Miss Impax and her suicide. You know, I sure can't. I don't have anything. Oh. Well. I don't know where any other evidence I can grab is. Alright, hold on. I don't think I have enough evidence yet. I should investigate and gather some more clues before I try again. I don't think I have anything. That's the problem. You know what? Let me try it, though. Let's try it, and then I can just reload the save if this isn't it. Do I start completely over? Do. You know that one. I don't think this is it, so. Yeah, okay, yeah.
Before you start, Mr. Wright, perhaps I should first request that you prove that your brain is wired correctly.
Yeah, I don't have it. No. Alright, we'll reload the save and try again. Okay. Go here. Move back. Let's talk to OnGuard. Let's just see what happens here. I don't have a lot of evidence, though. Now let's see what the secret of yours is. What if Mr. Curry had been successful in this plan? What would he have disclosed?
Told you before, dude, I don't know. I don't know anything about Juan, okay? Look, Mr. Wright, I can keep on saying it until I blue in the face, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention the whole time that night. I mean, come on, I was in the middle of a nap. Don't lie to me, huh? I know you paid close attention, especially on that night.
Do I? Do I know that information? Do I have that information? I actually don't think I do. I don't have the information for this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to move somewhere else. I need to do more digging. I don't have the time. I don't... That's right, please, you have to help me. Uh-oh. Oh, are you the murderer? Mr. Powers?
What happened? Why are you here?
You see, I got roped into this somehow.
What?
And now I'm gonna testify at tomorrow's trial.
The decisive witness is Mr. Powers.
I was talking with a detective until a little while ago, and I was on my way home. When all of a sudden, you're under arrest, and I was brought back here.
Oh?
They said my face and the whole self in general looked suspicious or something.
Well, I guess I can see how they thought you looked suspicious.
I'm just a normal guy on an exercise show for kids. Is that a crime?
Well, look, alright. Tomorrow's testimony. You got. So about this testimony you're giving, what are you going to talk about?
I really don't know yet. It sounds like I saw something pretty important from what they tell me.
You saw something important? What was it?
Oh, well, the detective told me not to talk about it. You can't tell anyone, and especially not that lawyer, he said.
What do you think is that lawyer the detective was talking about?
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say it's me.
Yeah, you got it.
Mr. Nick, Mr. Maya and myself are your only two allies in this whole world, but it's alright.
Thank you for confirming I am basically friendless. Ouch, I don't really have a lot of friends, do I?
They're gonna do a lot of damage to Matt, you know. Because he's got that refreshing like a spring breeze image going.
But what is he really like?
Well, let's see, Matt's always been kind of a player with women. Would never really turn a pretty face away, if you know what I mean. He'd always say it's just a game to justify himself.
What? How horrible. That's unforgivable.
Oh, sorry, didn't mean to offend you. But you know, he said once that there's only one person in the world who won't swoon over him.
One person who wouldn't swoon over him.
His manager, you know, Miss Adrian Andrews.
Why is Mr. Powers suddenly looking kind of energetic? Oh my gosh. Now's not the time, Powers.
You see, I'm actually a sucker for gossip. I read celebrities in the world have this dazzling sort of image, right?
Dazzling sort of image? Aren't you part of that dazzle, Mr. Powers?
No, I'm more of a hairy, smelly, brutish kind of guy, you see. But it's okay, really. I hear plenty of gossip about a lot of the other stars around me as things happen.
Well, that's true.
Oh, wait, so did you hear about this yet? About Miss Andrews' mentor and her suicide?
You mean Miss Impax?
I heard something about how her wedding was canceled.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. I thought about it a little the other day, about that mysterious death. Mr. Wright, why did you ask me about that? Go on, go ahead.
Mr. Powers is so charged up, his skin is practically glowing with electricity.
Hey, so you heard this? Les left a suicide note. And they say that Wanwood had hit it.
We heard about that in court today. There wasn't any actual proof that she had left a note.
This is what I think. I think that something bad was written on that note.
Something
Bad for Juan, that is.
Something bad for Mr. Corrida? Why do you
figure so.
Before she died, so let's talk with a few of her friends. And she said it looks like I got caught up with a truly insidious man.
Truly insidious man? Did she mean Mr. Corrida by that? I don't think so. I have a feeling that she did not.
No one else that fits the bill, right?
Yeah, there is. The defendant.
That would be reason enough for him to hide the suicide note.
I see. Well, that's some good info. Thank you.
Welcome.
Strongguard and Miss Andrews, they're both at the detention center right now. Things I don't understand or know about, I'm sure. I have to get the two of them to tell me everything. Do-do-do-do. It's just such a good ringtone.
Mr. Nick, your phone.
Yeah, it's the Steel Silverheart theme song, isn't it?
I don't like the sound of this ringtone right now. It sounds kind of ominous.
Yeah, I know.
Hello?
We're in trouble now, pal. Well, we'll be back at the office really soon.
What's wrong?
Something really unexpected just happened.
Did you actually find a clue?
Mr. Edgeworth, he...
Edgeworth?
Anyway, hurry up and get back to the office, pal.
I don't know what's going on anymore. It's no good. The end, Hello? You got cut off.
What's going on, Mr. Nick?
Gumshoe said we need to go back to the office right away.
Then we should hurry back.
I'm scared to go back.
What are you talking about, Mr. Nick? Pull yourself together.
Maybe it'll be good news.
Somehow I doubt that. I don't think it's gonna be good news.
What took you so long, pal? Mr. Edgeworth couldn't stick around forever and had to go.
Well, what happened?
We got him. We know who bought that spy camera.
Huh? This quickly?
And this bear's what gave them away, pal.
The bear.
Figured it out, pal. Figured that we should have been looking into the bear instead of the camera.
But wasn't it Mr. Edgeworth that figured?
Shh, Pearls. And go on.
There's only one person who bought one of those bears who's related to this crime.
Who is it? Who would be so rude as to spy on another person in the room?
Matt Odgard.
Huh?
Matt Odgard, your client. That's who, pal.
Here I thought things couldn't get any worse. Well... Are you sure you heard it right, that the person who bought this bear was...
I heard it from the department store clerk, pal. This is the credit card receipt for the purchase. It's for $3,800, pal. It's an exact match to the price of the stuffed bear.
A receipt? That's all you have?
No, it's just the receipt, pal. The store clerk said so himself. He told me I'm sure I sold the bear to Mr. Odgard. And the clerk even got Mr. Odgard's autograph out of it, pal. I'm sure the person that bought the stuffed bear was Mr. Odgard himself.
My sight's failing me. This can't be. Can I look at this or no? No, it just says it's a receipt. Well. So, what about the spy camera you found?
That was a dead-end pal. I mean, you can get this kind of thing from anywhere. For now, I guess I can give this back to you for your file way into evidence.
Alright.
You don't want to give up, pal.
I never thought. I didn't think it was possible. The person who put the spy camera in Juan Cordita's room was Matt Ongard.
Why would Mr. Ongard do something like this?
I bet it was to catch Miss Andrews and Mr. Gordon at one of their rendezvous.
My bet is not good enough for me. I have to know the absolute truth behind this camera.
You're going to see him, Mr. Ongard, I mean?
Yes.
I'm scared, Mr. Nick. I wonder what we'll find out next.
Alright. Scared myself, but I have to put on a good face for Pearls. Matt Ongard, what in the world have you done? Alright. You're working really late, you know. It's already past 10 p.m., dude. I think it's time you told me the truth. I think this is evidence that we have the things that we need. Relax, don't you know that ignorance is bliss? If you really want to know, let's talk. Alright. Let's talk, bud. I got a lot of locks to get through here. Let's see if I can get through any of them. New fortitude. I don't know anything about. I keep on saying it to him, but I totally didn't pay Juan any attention, right? Don't lie to me. Oh, the bear's here. Let's try this. Someone used this camera to secretly film Mr. Corrida's room the night of the murder. Secretly film? What? And then sent the images that the camera took with this transmitter. Wow, but dude, where was the camera you're talking about hidden? Hidden in a giant stuffed bear, which I have right here. The spy camera was hidden in this bear's eye. A bear that was supposed to be a present from a fan. Guess Juan had a few of those kinds of fans too, huh, dude? Actually, I wouldn't say this bear was a present from a fan. Huh? You sure, dude? Who else could it be from? The person who gave this bear to Mr. Corrida was... you. Mr. Ongard, do you know this bear from somewhere? I don't think I've ever met a Mr. Bear before, dude. Ah, but he says he knows you. How could you forget such a great friend? What else did the bear tell you? He says that the one who put the camera in his eye was you, Mr. Ongard. If I didn't know how you work in court, I think I was in some serious trouble. Come on, this is all a joke, right, dude? You're just pulling my leg. Looks like you're not ready to give up your secret yet. Do you have any proof you want to show me first? Here's proof that it was you who put the camera inside the bear. Or C, right? I have here one credit card receipt, Mr. Ongard. It's from when you bought that stuffed bear. Dude, all you can tell from this is that I spent $3,800. I go to that department store all the time, okay? This could be the toothbrush I bought that one time. A $3,800 toothbrush? It's ivory and it's got elephant hair for bristles. Oh, you're just all kinds of a messed up human being, bud. Ew, elephant hair. that what rich people use nowadays? Anyway, the store clerk clearly remembers you and your purchase. After all, you even gave him an autograph, did you not?
Dude, you should have said that earlier. So, can I ask you one thing?
Yes.
You're my lawyer, right, dude? So, if you are, then why are you looking into stuff like that?
Because if I don't know the truth, I can't help you.
That's more like stupid lawyer talk to me. Now stop talking about this, okay?
No, not yet. I haven't asked why you set the camera up yet. And what your secret is. Of course, it would be strictly confidential.
So, what are you gonna do now?
I'm gonna find out what I want to know. Because I must. The reason you had this camera and filmed it in secret is... Oh, Jesus, I don't know, dude. Could be that. Nope. That was not the correct answer.
How about you take that bear home with you and talk to it?
Okay. The reason you hid the camera and filmed it in secret is... I mean, I could guess. I just need to restart anyway, so it doesn't really matter. No, okay. This is fine, because I need to get the health back anyway. Maybe it was this? Or it was this, maybe? I have a couple options. Okay, I gotta do this every time though. That's gonna be annoying. Let's try to skip through this. Oh, I only get one shot at this too. Okay, I should have just reloaded. And this one. Oh, that is it. Okay. What's this card? Maybe he doesn't know about this card. This is a certain man's calling card. The man's name is Shelly the Killer, and I'm sure you know of him, don't you?
Shelly the Killer? That's ridiculous. Why would I know someone who's shady scumbag like that?
If you really don't know him, then why are you acting so jumpy all of a sudden? This is it. I'm finally starting to get to the truth. Can't afford to make any more mistakes now. I know why you know Mr. Killer. It's because you're his client. Since you're the one who set up that camera, that means you knew exactly what was going to happen in that room. So, how would you know something like that? It's because you're his client. That's why. You hired Shelly the Killer to assassinate Mr. Juan Corrida. The real mastermind behind this whole murder is You, Matt on guard. And here I was trying to be a good boy for you, dude. I thought if you didn't know, you'd be able to do your job without feeling bad. Well, that's what I thought anyway. Mr. On Guard, you really did hire... Hold on a sec. I'm gonna consult myself, okay? Consult myself? Well, I guess it's probably about time anyway. About time for what? I think it's time for you to meet him now, Mr. Lawyer Dude. Meet. Oh. How do you do, Mr. Lawyer? I'm Matt On Guard. What in the world? Unless I got some health back. Alright, once again, that escalated quickly. Okay. Well done, Mr. Wright. I bet it wasn't easy to gather as much information as you have. So you are Shelley DeKiller's client. You didn't really think I would dirty my own hands in this, did you? What do you mean? And that woman, Adrian, was quite brave herself. Trying to stick the crime on me. I didn't think she had it in her. But all I care about is that Juan is dead. Isn't that right, Mr. Lawyer? You're lying. What a terrible... I knew it had to happen eventually, right? A little bit. You know, like in the entire series of Ace Attorney, at some point, you're gonna have to come up with someone that did actually do it. It's way past your bedtime, little girl. Go on and let us grown-ups talk about more adult things. Why? Why'd you hide the video camera in? A weakling soon believes the words of others. Just like that pathetic Adrian. Knew about Miss Andrews' secret. But I'm no weakling. I don't believe anyone, least of all assassins. What? Oh, come on now, Mr. Wright. Assassins aren't above blackmail. They turn their clients into cash cows by holding the sinful deed over their heads. And a superstar like me, how much do you think I'm worth? Care to guess? And that's why? Yes, that's where the video comes in. I got his face in the crime scene recorded on it, preserved for all time. With that, I can keep him at bay and even blackmail him if I want. Hey bud, I got bad news for you. I think your lawyer, your butler, played you too. That's right, that video's my insurance. Isn't that what they call it, Mr. Wright? Why would you do something so wrong? Because I'm a grown-up, and I can. Good enough of an answer for you, little girl. Why would you kill Mr. Corrida? Because I was about to sling so much dung onto my beautiful public image. Scandals are a little annoying, aren't they? It's all because of that press conference, isn't it? If Mr. Corrida had been able to give it, then Mr. Guard's secret would have... Ah, well, that's what we call taking advantage of the situation, you know? I had no interest in doing it, really, but bit by bit it crept up on me. And the situation just presented itself perfectly. How beautiful, I thought. And that's how Mr. Corrida ended up dead? Let me tell you something. I'm not like Adrian. I don't depend on anyone. People are simply things to be used. Used and thrown away. Put on a sweet innocent face and people will swallow anything you feed them. Adrian fell for it. The assassin too. Oh, and how can I forget? Even you fell for it, Mr. Lawyer. Everyone all working their butts off for me. Mad on guard.
Oh, did that leave you speechless? What a shame. What's wrong, Mr. Lawyer? You've grown awfully quiet. How could I have been so deceived by you all this time? When we first met, I asked if you had killed one Corita. You answered very clearly that you hadn't killed anyone. Hey, now I never told you any lies. The person who did the killing was that killer guy, right? And I'm guilty of his taking a catnap in my room. You killed Mr. Corita. I dare you to say that in court tomorrow. But too bad you can't. You're my lawyer after all, aren't you? You can always drop my case and refuse to represent me. How does that sound? Oh, but you can't, can you? That would be the one thing you absolutely can't do. Mystic Maya. You wouldn't want to test a killer. He's a man of his word, or so I hear. You could end up getting a certain friend of yours rubbed out if you lose. You scoundrel. So if I were you, Mr. Wright, Esquire, I think I would give it all my all tomorrow. Remember, everyone likes a happy win-win resolution. I'll get you for this. It's such a cliche phrase. Juan said something just like that, if memory serves. Of course, well, we all know well how things turned out for him, don't we? Good night, Mr. Lawyer. Maya, what am I supposed to do? Now you finally found it. The starting line of this case. Edgeworth, I don't care for the horrid atmosphere here. Let's return to the precinct. Well, right, what are you going to do? Do you plan on changing your strategy? No. Let me save this, by the way. Since I got through that. You can't do that. That's right, he's holding Maya hostage. What should I do? That's not something I can answer for you. Mr. Hedgeworth? Right, only you can decide where to go from here. 1 year ago, at that time, I didn't truly understand what a prosecutor was. And that is why I had to leave the prosecutor's office. I felt that I couldn't stand in a court of law until I knew what a prosecutor really was. And now, Wright, it's your turn. My turn? What is this thing called a lawyer? What can you do as one? You must find the answer, and you must find it on your own. I'm a lawyer, but to fight for someone who is clearly a killer. I'm on guard. That man is really... It doesn't matter who. Every person deserves a proper defense and a fair trial. Is that the basis of our judicial system? Proper defense? What exactly is that? Is it where a lawyer forcibly and blindly gets an acquittal through shouting and trickery? Ironic that you of all people should say such a thing. Is that exactly how you fought for your clients up until now? Well, that may be true, but that's because I believe my clients to be innocent from the bottom of my heart. Welcome to Law School 101, bud. Sometimes you're gonna have to defend people who aren't innocent. But if I were to get on guard and acquittal, that isn't a proper defense at all. I became a lawyer because I thought I could save people who were suffering and in pain. But when I look at this mess we're in, I can't even protect the person closest to me. Even if I win the case, I still lose in the end. I just don't know what to do. Right. Would you
get a hold of yourself? You have it all wrong. Huh? We aren't some sort of heroes. We're only human, you and I. You want to save someone. That's something easier said than done, wouldn't you say?
That's...
You're a defense attorney. You can't run away from that. You can only fight. That's all you can do. People like you and Francisca von Karma are always using all you have to pin me down. You fight to the very end, even when you know the truth is not with you. But I'm not like you. I can't fight for a false verdict. For a man I clearly know to be guilty. Francisca, she fights for herself. The only thing she fights for is her perfect win record. That's all. And? Isn't that the same as you? Isn't that why you ran away a year ago? Because your precious win record was destroyed. You're so petty. I see. Now I understand why you despise me so. However, you are mistaken. What do you... Thanks to you, when you sealed off my path to a perfect win record, I began to realize the error of my ways. I realized that things such as a perfect record were meaningless.
What?
I don't believe you. Are you saying that is why you left the prosecutor's office? But then, why? Why are you here now? The answer to that is something you will find out on your own. I have faith you will see it before the verdict is read tomorrow. But if you can't, then you will be powerless to change the ending of this story.
Mr. Nick, the transceiver.
I'm sorry for what happened earlier. Now then, Mr. Attorney, do you wager you can obtain an acquittal tomorrow? My, what is the matter, Mr. Attorney? I don't sense your usual anger this time.
Tell me, please. Why are you holding my hostage for Mr. Onguard's sake? Why are you doing this for that cold-blooded killer?
Right. Please don't misunderstand things. He's my client.
Don't toy with me. A man who hires an assassin is just as much of a killer himself.
I believe you were asking me for a reason as to why I'm doing what I am.
Yeah.
This is what I like to call my aftercare.
What the heck is aftercare?
My name carries a certain amount of honor and dignity, Mr. Attorney. I take great care to ensure that no suspicion falls upon my clients for my handiwork. That is what is called client relations, and is part of an assassin's duty.
An assassin's duty?
We were unlucky this time, and my client was arrested as a suspect. As a result, I did what I had to enlist your expert help, Mr. Attorney, and to ensure that you would do everything in your power to the very end.
What is your name?
I believe I told you once before, however,
You did, but
my name is the Killer. Shelley the Killer.
You're Shelley the Killer.
Please keep in mind you do not have much space to maneuver with me. As a killer, I always finish what I set out to do. If you fail to keep up your end of the bargain,
Maya,
it would be my duty as an assassin to see to it that she receives a nice, long nap.
No!
Now then, if you'll excuse me, if someone were to trace the signal back to me, it would be quite troublesome.
we know where that is now.
Mystic Maya!
I don't know what to say. Edgeworth. Did you hear that? At the end of that transmission.
Oh, that. It sounded like a cat.
A cat?
Can't be. That cat, can it?
What is it?
I know where Shelly the Killer is holding Maya hostage. Edgeworth, have all police units head for On Guard Mansion immediately. Alright, you hurry over as well then. Don't lose hope yet, Pearls. This fight has only just begun.
Yeah.
Where do I have to go? I have to go to the hotel lobby. Going on a hunt. Oh yeah, there's the bear. Maya!
Please answer us, Mystic Maya!
We have this area completely surrounded. There's no way for him to escape. Assuming he's still in the area. Can't believe it, the butler. All this time, he was the killer. He and On Guard were working together all this time. I'm sure they had worked out a contingency plan ahead of time. The bear.
Oh, it's a figurine of a bear. There are a lot of cuts in it for some reason.
The bear. Isn't that more of a thing for Mr. Corrida? Why would something like this be here? Alright, look down. There's a little pet door installed here.
I'm sure that's for Shu.
You think that this came through that little door? This door, it's locked. Well, I'm pretty used to breaking doors down by now. Let's go, Edgeworth. Yep. There's no one here. From the looks of this room, I would say this is On Guard's private lounge. Look at this ride. An antenna for sending and receiving radio signals, and a VCR. Check inside the deck. If there's a tape, it would be an important piece of evidence. If you're lucky, I'll have the moment the crime was committed recorded on it. I'm sorry, but the tape deck is empty. There's no tape to be found.
No.
But there's no mistake that someone used this to record something. It looks like someone took the tape we're looking for and escaped with it. See an antenna. It's being here and recorded on tape.
Only we had the tape would have been really helpful.
Each television on speakers slim largely here. I'm sure if Maya saw this, she'd say,
I would die a happy samurai fan if I could see the Nickel Samurai on TV like this.
yeah, that's what she'd say. I can't believe I just made a joke about Maya, all things considered. Very small table. We could barely squeeze 3 pearls in there.
I wouldn't sit on a table to begin with, Mr. Nick.
A spacious sofa. But 10 pearls would fit on here.
I don't think 10 of me would fit, Mr. Nick.
Can't read all the labels, but this is a very large collection of videotapes. Owner taped all of his own shows.
There's a little door for Shu and this big door.
I'm sure Maya used this door to shove this out here. I'm sure it was her. Every time you give me some piece of evidence, it's always the most crucial piece. This time too, I'm sure. Vanguard's computer. Maya, how couldn't you have used this to get help?
Mr. Nick, where's the power switch?
Oh, I get it. So that's what happened. She couldn't find the power switch. Where else can we move, though? Oh, okay, I can move to the wine cellar. We've searched all over, but it looks like he got away. I'm sorry. It looks like he slipped out of our grasp this time. And now we've lost our only lead. Don't give up yet. That little girl is looking to you to be her pillar. Yeah, you're right. We're close, I can tell. We've already set up checkpoints along every route leading out of this district. Leave the rest to us. Maya. This is what we need. This looks like a picture of Miss Impact's love, Celeste.
Miss Impacts, you mean?
Yes, Mr. Kirito's former manager.
Why would a picture of Miss Impacts be here in Mr. Onguard's mansion?
Why does it say with love? This might be a clue. This is what we need.
Ah!
What's wrong, Pearls?
Please let me see that picture frame.
Oh, what's so special about the frame?
On the back, there's something written on the back of the frame. Maya. It's Mr. Maya. She left us a message.
What? I thought you'd come.
I knew you would. Now listen up. You better get on guard a guilty sentence, okay?
If you get that creepy slime bag and not guilty, he'll never forgive you, ever. I'm fine, so you don't need to worry. There's so much I want to write, but I don't think I have a lot of time left.
Pearly, you're there too, right?
Make sure you help Nick, okay? Someone's got to watch out for that helpless lunk.
That's it for now, Nick.
I guess I'll talk to you later.
No! Stick Maya!
Right. What's wrong? Why the blank stare? Oh, nothing. You searched the house, and this is the last room. It looks like he eluded us. Edgeworth. Yes. As far as clue goes, I think this is about all I'm going to get. I'm still short one last thing. And what is that? Yep. This is the clue I needed. Miss Andrews' psyche lock. If I could just find out what secret she's holding, I think I stand a chance in court tomorrow. Blow this case wide open and expose the truth. I think I know what you're thinking. I'll contact the detention center. Thanks, Edgeworth. Well, let's go, Pearls. It's time to open that last lock. It just takes us here now. Good evening, Mr. Wright. What's wrong? You look ill. Miss Andrews. I have come to remove your psyche lock. Psyche lock? I want to know, and you will tell me, your secret. Fine, go ahead. Try to break me if you can. I frame him, yeah. You said revenge.
Celeste.
There's only one catalyst that could cause such strong feelings and even revenge. And that is Miss Impact's suicide. What does it all have to do with Matt? You haven't mentioned it yet, but for you to hate Mr. Onguard would mean that there must have some relation to Miss Impact's and her suicide. Yep. This is a photo of Miss Impact's, correct? She looks younger than when she passed away, though. What? With love, Celeste. This is Miss Impact's handwriting, isn't it? Where did you find this? No, that's all right. It was a rhetorical question. Yeah, it is. I found this at Mr. Onguard's mansion. After all this time, my last remaining secret has been revealed. Celeste, she was supposed to get married to Juan. Yes, but I heard that it didn't work out.
Because Mr. Koryu didn't want to get married to her anymore, right?
Yes, because of Matt.
Because of Mr. Onguard? What do you mean?
I think I can see where this is going. Celeste, she was Matt's manager a long time ago.
She was the happiest woman in the world at the time. I was working part-time back then, and I often saw the two of them together. So that's why, with love, Celeste is written on the frame of that picture. They were a couple, weren't they? It wasn't anything as splendid as that. Celeste was being used, toyed with until she was thrown away. That's so horrible. Matt's entire image is built around how nice and wonderful of a man he is. A scandal would have destroyed that, which is why Celeste and her kindness moved over to Worldwide Studios. And that's where she met Juan. Seemed really happy with him, even happier than when she was with Matt. Celeste and Juan were such a good match that they were even planning to get married. And then it was suddenly called off. On the night Juan called their marriage off, Celeste, she killed herself. And that's why I framed Matt. It was revenge for Celeste and for myself. I'm sure even you can guess why Juan called the wedding off, right? Matt confessed to Juan about his relationship with Celeste. I see, so that's what happened.
But why did Mr. Corey have to call off the wedding? I don't understand at all.
It was probably because of his worthless male pride. Juan and Matt were always fierce rivals. Matt waited for the wedding announcement and then unleashed the truth on Juan. He was aiming for when it would hurt Juan the most.
Poor Miss Impax.
Both of them. If that's really the reason, Juan Corrida is also an idiot.
That wasn't the end of it. That day, I'm almost certain that Celeste left a suicide note behind, and in that note, she left a detailed account of Matt's various misdeeds, and that she would never again be hurt by Matt. She chose to die. And when Juan discovered her body, he hid her note.
But why would he do that?
It's simple. Juan realized that note was a powerful weapon against Matt, and it would be especially damaging to his refreshing like a spring breeze image. In any case, with his pride hurt, Juan sought revenge. Revenge? Is that word again? Juan wanted to publicly disclose the contents of that suicide note. At a time that would cause Matt the most damage, of course. And that was at the press conference after the stage show. I know all about it because I heard it all from Juan. It was so I could find out about all this that I drew close to Juan to begin with. They're quite a pair of hideous monsters, aren't they?
They are. Not gonna lie. I don't really have sympathy for either of them.
Even Celeste's death was something for them to use in their game. That night when I found Juan's body, it was only natural that I thought the murder was Matt. Those two were always spying on one another after all. As for me, I was frantically searching for Celeste's suicide note. I wanted to destroy it before it ever went public. I was going to burn it. It even brought a lighter. But I couldn't find the suicide note. That's when revenge crossed my mind. Yes, I was going to bring them to my own kind of cruel revenge. Celeste was killed by those two monsters. So when I stabbed Juan's body with that knife, I didn't feel a single shred of guilt. And that's all I have to say. Well, Mr. Wright, even knowing all this, are you still going to help that man? I'm a lawyer. I see. What a foul profession. Thank you very much for your time, and for talking with me. It was no big deal. I couldn't sleep anyway. I can't sleep either. Not with my situation.
or with what I know now. To be continued. All right. And that is where we will end it for the night. Thank you for anyone that tuned in, whether on live or on YouTube, or on Twitch or on YouTube, on the live stream. Words. It's late. Thank you. Again, escalated quickly. Motto of this case: both the victim and the killer are kind of scumbags. Not kind of, are scumbags. And yeah. Don't really have sympathy for it. And now what does Phoenix do? You're a lawyer. You're a defense lawyer. But what do you do now? You have to try to defend someone who is a horrible human being and a murderer. What do you do in that case? It's a hard question to ask. But anyways, truly good night. We're going to be back tomorrow night to hopefully finish up the trial in this case. And then after that, I'm actually thinking about checking out Clair Obscur 33. I heard a lot of good things of that, but that might be the next game to intersperse after we finish up this case. Absolutely. Have a great night, Landmaster. Always a pleasure to have you here. Hey, no worries. Whether people are talking, whether people are, just lurking and just hanging out, it's all good. Streaming is just one of those things that's easy to do because, I want to play the games anyway. Might as well just hit a button and, send it out to the world. But thank you. Have a good night, everybody. Please take care of yourselves. Stay hydrated. Eat some food. Get some sleep. That's all for now. Bye-bye.